Sorry, what was your question again?
And where do your people, the Vistani, come into all this? Is it true
Vistani.
that you can come and go as you please?
It is true, it is. Some of us can, yes. That is due to something that has happened many, many years ago. Centuries, once again. A long, long time ago. Strahd, before he was a vampire, was saved by Vistani. He did not forget about this, and such he gave a boon upon all Vistani to come and go through his domain as they please. Many Vistani even themselves have forgotten why they have this boon.
Why would the Vistani stay in this place?
Some some do it to serve Strahd. Others do it because they call this place their home. Once again, others do it to profit from those that have lost hope within this place.
Hmm.
Others do it for the opposite reason, as they have the power to bring goods here. Some of them do it out of kindness, but sadly, most of them do it out of profit.
So there's probably quite a few of them who wouldn't blink at selling us out to Strahd for a good amount of
I
coin.
can guarantee you that none of the people present in this camp will do so.
Yes, but others, not of this group.
Perhaps the
So if you see
Vistani,
people in your clothes, it's not always a friendly face.
yes, in the same treat Vistanis like you would treat other people too. Some of them might not mean well for you.
Yes, I always think a little bit of paranoia helps.
Do not think bad of them. Some of my children are misguided, I'm afraid.
Well, greed is a powerful thing. And to be fair, I might try doing something like that myself as well. Get a bit of a profit. So, if your group is also merchants, what are the prices you have?
I do not care for such things. You must ask them yourself. I am simply traveling with them. I give them guidance and safety through these tiring times and these dangerous places and roads. I do not care for material possessions or even the money.
But you can give us information about what we're gonna come across or advice.
I have given you all the advice I can. I can tell you that these are the things that will be beneficial for your goal. I can tell that there's other things in your future, some dark, some grim, that you will have to fight. But I do not know how or what will be the best course of action. I'm afraid this is the extent to what I can do to help you right now. Although there is one more thing. I'm not sure if this information is going to be useful for you, but Strahd has control over these lands in a quite literal way. He controls the lands, the elements, everything. If you can break his hold of this control, then you will severely limit and weaken him. This control is set up by magical, some physical magical runes somewhere inscribed. If you can find them and break the magic upon them, you would weaken Strahd's grasp over the land, over his domain.
Hmm.
Have there been other chosen ones before us?
Yes, every so many years, there have been few adventurers that came here that had the potential of destiny ahead of them, though not all of them. Strahd, Lord Strahd is a man that likes to toy with his enemies. However, once those have come close to reaching their goals, Strahd, well, do not ever be too certain of your victory. You must be very careful in your actions.
And always keep Strahd thinking that we're not nowhere close to our goals.
Perhaps that would be a wise choice, yes. However, it would prove difficult to keep secrets from him for too long. As I said, his influence spans throughout the domain.
So he could be watching us and hearing us even right now.
Potentially so, yes, but it is unlikely. Unless you have already somehow managed to gather his wrath, it is very unlikely that he has taken precautions to do so. However, his spies are numerous, and they are of unsaid skills.
Hmm. That is certainly interesting. Hmm.
Very well. If you do not have any more questions, then I would like to ask you to leave.
Very well.
You don't think we should go check on our new pet?
She's not a pet. Saban.
Silent pet.
I'll join you in a moment.
So, Rika and Zaban, and as well Loreen, leave the tent, and Septimus stays behind for a moment. Is there something more you would like to ask?
There is. What can you tell me about a person who goes by the name of the Lord of Ravens?
The Lord of Ravens. Ravens, the Lord of Ravens. Very well. This is always quite draining, but see the glass crystal in front of her. She puts her hands around it and tries to deeply gaze within it. And she starts. A lord of Raven, a once very well respected name, with whom there was power and fear associated. His future, I see that he has lost a lot. Power, fear. His future is a grim one. I can see that he is currently in hiding from enemies of his, waiting for his time. But that is all.
Could you also tell me about two more people, if you can find them?
This process, you must know, is very tiresome. I will help you with one more, but after that I must rest.
I'm looking for a person inside Barovia whose name is Septimus,
Ah, yes, yes.
like me.
I already know that that person is important to you. Once again, same procedure. Septimus, an enemy of Strahd. I can see that they they are. It is hard to tell.
Can you see
Some
where he is?
I not quite know. It is quite odd.
Are there any signs around him? Something that would give away his
Wait,
location?
wait. Okay, I found something. I found something. I can see feathers, wings. He he's in a place. Will be, is going to be. I'm not sure. But I see him amongst feathered creatures. No, not just feathered creatures. I see a fight, a big fight. In it, there are creatures with wings, but not only. There are creatures that are animated with magic, and then there is other creatures as well. I believe perhaps werewolves. And among all of this, he is fighting. I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful.
Can you tell me if he's alive?
He was. Oh, I'm sorry. Perhaps. Perhaps he is. I'm not certain. You must understand that my ability, my abilities are very much focused to look into the future, to see destinies. And destinies are not set in stone.
He wasn't fighting the Lord of Ravens, was he?
I do not know. I do not know what this Lord of Ravens even looks like. What I can tell you is that he was fighting humanoid creatures with feathers. Perhaps your Lord of Raven, Lord of the King, Lord of Raven.
Thank you for everything.
I hope you will find him.
I hope so too. And Zetamus is gonna bow his head and he's gonna leave.
Yeah. So, um, Rika and Saban, as you leave the tent, you come back outside. Is there anything that is on your mind that you want to do right now?
Well, go check on our wolf.
Yeah, about that. You can't help but notice that there is a string of profanities being shouted.
Oh god, fucking damn it, motherfucker! I am running towards where.
You don't need to. You can see it.
Okay, great.
Uh,
What's up?
what you see is that the men that you were talking to are still all sitting around the fire, but they are all very curiously watching where you basically kept your wolf safe. And around there, there is a woman standing, a Visani woman standing, that is throwing rocks at the creature while shouting all sorts of profanities. The men, they all sit around the campfire and just hold back. They look at her, and as you exit
Saban,
the
I tackle
tent,
her.
they basically
Saban
look to
will,
you, back to her, to you, back to her.
I tackle her.
Saban will run to the woman and grab her hand, the one that's throwing the rock.
Okay, which of you wants to go first, or are you both doing this at the same
I'm
time? Like
I'm
both
I'm
you.
tackling her. You can grab her hand, but I'm still tackling her.
Okay. Okay, so both of you are doing that. Both of you roll me athletics.
Okay. Oh, no mind.
Boy, oh boy. So,
Lands on the ground.
Damn.
Whoops.
yeah. So you basically rush over there and grab her hand as she was about to throw the next stone. You faintly with your out of perception, you realize how Rika is running behind you and sort of jumping past her onto the ground,
Fuck.
where she's lying for a few moments. Um, Let me go. What are you doing? Let me go.
Ah,
The woman is. Hmm?
The wolf is with us.
Oh, great! So you are the wolf sympathizer that brought that piece of shit here.
excuse
Yeah,
me.
it's very sympathizing to have it tied up.
I don't care. Anything that's not
Legally
killing
bound.
it is sympathy.
Uh, excuse me. Did the men fill in on what I told them?
What do you mean, what you told them?
Oh, I specifically told them that were anything to happen to the wolf, such would be repaid to the person who did it. Though I suppose this isn't too damaging.
What's your passive perception, by the way? Yeah, she threw rocks at them. You see some of them. What's your passive perception, both of you?
My passive perception is 14.
So, Bon, I think it's. What?
She is sitting there. Yes, she's sitting on the ground, looking very cross.
Right. You both of you actually notice that she has tears on her face. She's been crying.
Hmm.
The wolf or
No, no,
the
the
woman?
woman throwing the stones. Let go of me already!
Saban does not let go.
May I ask you a simple
I
matter?
I don't know what a wolf has done to you, but
Boop.
Oh,
I don't know what a wolf has done to you, but
hmm.
um, technical
The
problem.
Discord decided to restart itself. He should be here soon.
There we are.
Despa, as you continue, I need you to make me a contested strength save. No, not strength. Athletics roll, please. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you keep her grappled for a while.
I don't know what wolf has done to you, or if this is even this wolf, but this one is caught by us and we need it for something of our own.
I don't care. They killed my parents, and they all deserve to die.
Right.
Now let go of me.
Rika stands up in her full in her full 5'11", 5'11" glory, and looks this woman square in the face.
She's not looking back.
Okay, but Rika's looking at her. I am sorry for the loss of your parents, but this wolf is currently she's currently our prisoner. So I would be grateful if you could try not to kill our prisoner.
Prisoner. Wolves aren't prisoners.
This wolf is a prisoner.
No, it should
Yes.
die. Besides, what do you care? I'm just throwing stones at it. It's not like it's gonna die from it.
Probably not, but I would rather avoid the mental strain on her.
Oh yeah, the mental strain on the wolf, because that would be so bad for the wolf. This
Yes,
killer. This creature.
Around already.
It's at this point that actually some guys from the fire are also heading your way. See what's actually going on.
You know, I am terribly sorry for your loss, but I would like to ask you to step down.
Saban will tighten the grease squish, hopefully to the point where she will drop the stone, and then say, "Yeah, I'm sorry you lost your parents. I lost the whole fucking village, and these weird creatures are somehow related to it. I will find out about that. I'm not gonna have you
Roll
interfere."
me another athletics.
Natural one.
Oh,
Almost.
That's not a natural
Oh.
one. What are you talking about?
no.
You successfully make her drop the stone, and she winces a bit. At which point, some of the guys, hey, what's going on here, guys? Get it together, guys.
Yeah, and there's a process to line while doing that.
Are you letting go of her?
After the stone is
Yeah,
dropped.
the guy is going to try and break you up.
Yeah, Saban will let go like before that.
Rika is standing in front of the wolf, between the woman and the werewolf.
All right. Yeah. Come on, guys, come. Make sure she gets back to her tent. And the woman is shouting a few more profanities in you guys' direction, mainly calling you wolf sympathizers, bastards, and so on. But eventually, she's brought back to her tent. Listen, guys, I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, just yeah. Kind of was hoping she would notice.
I suppose it can't be helped, but it would have been great if you guys could have told her, or at least pulled her away before.
We're not really suicidal, and to be honest, we're not quite sure how you guys are still alive.
Oh,
Here, hide.
Rika goes down and grabs the wolf, around, back at the neck, pats her on the chest. You know, we're just great friends. Glaring directly.
Sorry, you're sorry.
Leaning down.
No. Back up. What are you doing with the wolf? Come on, please.
I'm putting my arm around.
So you're approaching the wolf close enough for
Yes.
melee distance. Go on.
Yes, I'm getting to melee distance. You know, but she knows what's gonna happen.
What are you doing next?
I'm glaring at her and saying, "We're great."
Who
Friends.
are you glaring at? The wolf?
At the wolf.
Right. The wolf seems to be unconscious right now. You can see a couple of stones lying about, some of which have blood on them.
Oh, for God's sake.
What
Right.
is Rika doing? Can Saban see that the wolf is unconscious?
It's hard to tell, especially from far away. Like the only reason Rika can do is because she's close up, because it's hard to see any damage around the wolf, and the stones are also hard to see the blood on. So, like the only reason that Rika notices that the wolf is unconscious is because she is so close up to it.
God's sake. Just
No pressure.
gonna like tap spare the dying on the wolf, just to be sure.
All right. It has no effect. The wolf is currently not dying.
Great. Okay. Yeah, I still don't have spell slots. We haven't taken our long rest yet, so
Yeah.
can't exactly heal it.
Not sure if I want to heal the wolf while it's still a wolf.
True. Fair enough.